Hey folks, welcome to another video from A Plain Truth. This was just sent to me. Please stop the ride. And here's a medical doctor speaking out. Executive founder, Singularity Universe. So just heads up, Singularity Universe. That's the beehive. So you got to understand where they're propaganding this. So this is not trying to help us. These guys are telling us what the future is going to hold. And listen to this.
An extraordinary webinar we're about to have with two people who are dear friends of mine and who are changing the world on so many different ways.
So let's face it, Peter, masks are here to stay for a long time. I mean, as we navigate through this unprecedented pandemic, to me, this is going to be the next accessory akin to what ties used to be and scarves used to be, for the rest of us. And it's going to be part of our identity with an added layer of safety, comfort, functionality, and probably embedded sensors in the future.
There's actually a mask that is at Johns Hopkins now with embedded low-frequency Bluetooth for location contact tracing. As well as we've added thermal heat sensors inside the masks to be able to take your temperature, and we're building algorithms around that. Yeah.
So did you hear him say we have added? He talks about Johns Hopkins and he uses the word we. So we take a look at Garrett Gerson from Malibu Variant in Calamagas Ranch, and it looks like he's a clothing designer incorporating AI into his products, women's wear, men's wear. So it looks like he's helping design the equipment that will go into the masks that we will be wearing forever and ever.
Tracing, as well as we've added thermal heat sensors inside the masks to be able to take your temperature, and we're building algorithms around that.
I was going to ask you, I keep on speaking about a trillion sensor economy and and that, by 2030, we'll have 100 trillion sensors measuring everything all the time, everywhere. You can know anything. And so one of the questions I was going to ask, and you've started already, is what are the sensors you're building into the mask? And then you've also, I'd love, Avi, your vision as well of like, what might a mask look like I wouldn't even say 5 years from now, a couple of years from now in terms of functionality.
I think, Peter, that this is very quickly in weeks and months, not necessarily in years, is evolving into a highly functional, extremely personalized attachment that you will need on a daily basis. Think about the opportunity to take your cell phone, activate the Variant app, take a few pictures of yourself, and you will then get in the mail a highly functioning, highly breathable, light, customized mask that was designed to fit you and only you. It will give you the space to breathe. It will have embedded sensors that will be able to do safe distance tracking and vital signs. It will have a filter that you can replace periodically, and we will continue to send you the filters in the mail on an ongoing basis. And it will rise to the level of also giving you an individual way to brand yourself, your business, your personality. Because let's face it, this is going to be probably the most used part of our daily accessorizing, not just for vanity reasons, but for health reasons and for functionality reasons, for our ability to show up and do what we do for the foreseeable future.
COVID has, I would say, hyper-accelerated a lot of these really great innovations that probably wouldn't have seen the light of day or taken a lot longer for mass adoption.
And this is from May 18th. Researchers developing face mask that glows if coronavirus is detected. Report says this is MIT and Harvard and the Gates from Hell and the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and the Jesuits. Whenever you see MIT or Harvard in here or Johns Hopkins, you know it's part of their team. So let me just play this and read to you what the plans are. as we go down this video here. Sensors embedded inside face masks would produce a fluorescent signal when a person with CV breathes, coughs, or sneezes, Business Insider reported. The technology is designed to give off the fluorescent signal within 1 to 3 hours. The team of bioengineers began developing sensors that could detect Ebola virus in 2014, tailored the technology to address the growing threat of the Zika virus in 2016. The sensors also have proven to detect viruses called SARS, measles, influenza, Hep C, West Nile, and other diseases. The novel coronavirus, the technology would help address flaws linked to other CV screening methods, including putting a gun to your head. We open up our transit system you can envision being used in airports as we go through security. We wait to get on the plane, MIT bioengineers says. We could use it in the way to stand and to and from work, especially use hospitals for patients that come in or wait in the waiting room as pre-screening. Collins said the website that the coronavirus project is still in the very early stages, but the results are promising. Mask up, folks. You're going to be wearing those stupid things forever if you don't stop it right now. End the great masquerade. Unmask. Just do it now, folks, while there's still time. And you know it's coming. They've been working on it for 6 years at MIT, the best and the brightest. You know they already have it. It's just a question of when they're going to implore it and make wearing masks mandatory, and then the COVID immune ID pass where you may be able to unmask. But it looks like what they're trying to do is get everybody masked always and forever. Speak out. Time is short. Tag. You're it.